In the dead of night, a smartphone glows like a lone beacon in a darkened room. Our protagonist, a young person betrayed, scrolls through Reddit, searching for distraction. Then, a thread title explodes on the screen. "My spouse cheated on me. Here's the proof." With trembling fingers, they tap in. The first screenshot reveals flirtatious messages sent at 2:13 a.m. The next shows location tags from a clandestine hotel rendezvous. Each image, each timestamp, strikes like a blow. The room feels smaller, the silence heavier. Their heartbeat drums in their ears, matching the subtle vibrations of incoming notifications, upvotes piling on like mounting evidence. Tears shimmer in their eyes as they scroll for more, desperate for confirmation, for denial, anything. But the messages keep coming, unrelenting. A single tear falls onto the glossy screen, momentarily blurring one damning image. The world outside, the distant hum of traffic, the muted glow of streetlights, recedes into nothingness. Suddenly, determination ignites behind that shock. They rise, raw emotion in every movement, and stride towards the bedroom door. The camera, their inner eye, zooms in on the doorknob quivering under their grip, metal cold against fevered skin. The chime of an imagined doorbell swells like a warning, freezing the moment in suspended anticipation. What awaits on the other side promises to change everything. As dawn's first light seeps through drawn curtains, the protagonist stands against a wall, phone clutched so tightly that knuckles whiten. The screen displays endless proof of betrayal. "I love you," messages sent under cover of darkness. Hotel check-in receipts marked "confirmed." Grief collides with righteous anger, creating a tempest that surges through their veins. In a fit of symbolic fury, they snatch a framed photograph from the nightstand, a snapshot of happier days, smiling faces bathed in sunlight, and tear it in two. Each fluttering shard of memory falls to the floor, echoing the shattering of their trust. Breath heaves in ragged bursts as tears subside into cold resolve. They spot the laptop on the desk, the cursor blinking on a half-written document titled "Revenge Story." One decisive keystroke replaces the title with a single word: "Begin." The click of the enter key resonates like a starting pistol. Shadows dance on the window pane as the protagonist's reflection wavers between light and dark. In that fractured mirror image, they steel themselves for what comes next. No longer a victim, they clutch their phone and step away from the wall, determination etched across their face. The world has shifted. The game is about to start. Midnight's hush wraps around a cluttered desk strewn with printouts, Post-its, and half-drunk coffee mugs. On the monitor, multiple browser tabs glow. Ultimate revenge plans, cheater exposé, public shaming strategies. Each upvote count pulses like a heartbeat, urging our protagonist onward. They lean in for close-ups, bolded text reading, "Expose them publicly. Don't let them off the hook." Fingers hover over the keyboard, poised to draft an unbreakable blueprint. They sketch the phases, gather irrefutable proof, craft a bait persona, choose the perfect public stage, live stream the confrontation. The desk lamp casts angular shadows that stretch across torn photos and sticky notes filled with bullet points. A clock on the wall ticks loudly in the silence, each second an echo of mounting tension. The protagonist cracks their knuckles and opens a fresh document titled Operation Exposure. They type out step-by-step instructions. 1. Collect evidence. 2. Set up fake profile. 3. Lure to isolated location. 4. Go live. With a final keystroke, they hit save, locking in every detail. They lean back, managing a grim smile, knowing there is no turning back. The plan exists now in cold digital ink, irrevocable. A final glance at the ceiling where shadows pool like spectators. The battle is prepared. Only execution remains. Morning light filters through the blinds of a quiet cafe, where our protagonist slides into a corner booth. Across the table sits their closest ally, eyes curious beneath a casual grin. Without a word, the protagonist lays down a folder bursting with printed evidence, incriminating text screenshots, maps pinpointing secret rendezvous, conversation logs. The friend's expression shifts from surprise to steely resolve as they thumb through each sheet. Ambient cafe chatter dims as this private war takes center stage. A shared nod cements their alliance. The friend taps out quick messages on their phone, drafts of a lure profile, suggestions for the meeting spot, contingency plans for witnesses. Over the low thrum of espresso machines, they whisper strategy, timing, technology, backup. A coffee cup rattles when one conspirator's elbow nudges the other in excitement. They're in this together now. Shadows from hanging pendant lights stretch across the table, symbolizing the looming storm. When the folder is finally snapped shut, the protagonist and ally rise as one, united by purpose. Their silhouettes pass beneath a neon cafe sign, a quiet affirmation. They are no longer alone in this reckoning. Outside, the city pulses on, oblivious to the covert operation brewing within its heart. Late afternoon haze settles over the city as our protagonist returns home to launch a new online persona. Seated at their desk, they create an anonymous profile. No personal photos, just a carefully curated avatar hinting at intrigue. With meticulous attention, they upload a single alluring selfie, enough to captivate, but impossible to trace. Switching to a private chat window, they type the opening line, "Hey, you free tonight?" The cursor blinks, anticipation tightening with every heartbeat. Outside, a neon sign flickers in the dusky streetlight, matching the flicker on the screen. They hesitate once, then hit send. A moment of silence stretches uncomfortably until "Scene" appears. Time slows, then the reply, "I'll be there." A satisfied smile tugs at the protagonist's lips. Fingers dance across the keyboard as they provide coordinates to an isolated park pavilion on the city's outskirts. The message sends, and the scene fades to dark, just as the protagonist leans back, eyes gleaming with triumph. In that suspended moment, viewers sense the trap closing, the ex's unwitting step into the snare, crafted for their exposure. Twilight drapes the abandoned pavilion in a worn, haunting silhouette. Our protagonist crouches behind a weathered pillar, smartphone poised to record. Leaves rustle in the cool breeze as footsteps approach on cracked concrete. A flashlight beam pierces the darkness, revealing the ex's tense figure stepping into the meeting spot. The protagonist stands, the record button clicking into place. On screen, text overlays appear in real time. "I never loved you. You betrayed me." Each word slicing through silence. The ex's flashlight trembles as they call out, voice cracking in the empty structure. Suddenly, a door creaks behind them. A second light reveals the ally hidden in shadow, ensuring witnesses. The ex whirls, eyes wide as the beam illuminates our protagonist's steely glare. Tension flares. At that precise instant, the scene shatters expectation. We snap to a live stream interface on screen, viewers poised at the edge of revelation. The only sound is the protagonist's measured breath and the electric hum of recording gear. Every heartbeat buzzes in viewers' ears. The trap has sprung. The world is watching. The screen title blazes. Live now. A flurry of icons, likes, hearts, comments, rains down as hundreds tune in. Our protagonist holds the camera steady on the ex's face, capturing every tremor of emotion. The ex's eyes dart from the phone's lens to the growing viewer count in the corner. 1K, 5K, 10K. On-screen captions scroll. He cheated on me. Here's the evidence. The ex's voice cracks as they plead for understanding, words muffled by panic. The pavilion's gothic beams loom overhead, a silent jury. The chat explodes. Tell them the truth. So satisfying. Hashtag cheating revenge. Emoji reactions flood the bottom of the frame. Fire, broken hearts, raised fists. The ally steps into view, nodding with tense solidarity. Close-ups alternate. The ex's tear-streaked cheeks, the protagonist's unwavering eyes, the abandoned benches filling with digital presence. The ex stumbles backward, swallowed by shadow. Viewers lean closer, breath caught. Then, just as tension peaks, the live stream cuts out, leaving a spinning buffer icon and a collective gasp. Desperation hangs in the air. What happens next? Dawn breaks on a tidy desk, strewn with coffee rings and a humming laptop. Our protagonist reviews analytics. Views surging into the tens of thousands, comments cascading with supportive messages, shares multiplying like wildfire. Trending hashtags scroll across the top. # cheating revenge, # love and revenge, # RedditStories. A slow smile spreads as vindication washes over them. They open a new document titled Next Chapter. Fingers hover for a moment, then delete the account used to execute the plan, an act of symbolic closure. Shadows retreat as the sun climbs higher, illuminating the space with warm intent. In the background, the ex's public profile lies exposed, battered by replies and direct messages demanding apology. The protagonist snaps the laptop shut with quiet finality, rising from the chair. They glance at a framed photograph on the wall, a memory of happier times, and allow themselves a moment of bittersweet reflection. Stepping toward a bright window, they feel the weight of betrayal lift, replaced by a calm readiness to move forward. Light pools around their silhouette, proof that truth, once unleashed, can never be contained. Midday sunlight pours into a cozy coffee shop, where our hero settles at a corner table, journal, and pen in hand. Steam curls from a freshly poured latte as they write the first line. I reclaimed my story. Truth set me free. Each pen stroke transforms pain into purpose, the pages filling with reflections on justice, growth, and healing. A gentle montage unfolds, wide shots of laughing patrons, the barista's warm smile, the bustle of city life beyond the window, symbols of normalcy regained. They pause to watch a couple at the next table arguing softly, then reconciling with a tender embrace, an unspoken mirror of the protagonist's own journey from conflict to closure. Satisfied, they close the journal and send a brief message to their ally. Thank you for standing by me. A thumbs-up emoji blinks back. Outside, pedestrians hurry past, each carrying their own untold stories. The protagonist taps their watch, a quiet reminder that time, once stolen, is now fully theirs. A final wide shot frames them through the cafe window, poised and peaceful amidst the urban hum. As sunset's glow warms the courtyard of a community hall, our protagonist helps set up a Stories of Resilience exhibit. Colorful banners read, "From Betrayal to Bravery," and "Your Voice Matters." They stand before a display featuring blurred screenshots and a looping video, edited thoughtfully to protect privacy while sharing the raw truth. Visitors trickle in, strangers, survivors, curious onlookers. A young couple pauses, nods appreciatively, and thanks the protagonist for their courage. The protagonist offers pamphlets on healthy relationships and mental health resources, connecting community members with support. Above them, a towering mural depicts a phoenix rising from ashes beneath the phrase, "Truth heals." Warm lights strung overhead cast intimate glows on faces turned toward the panels. Conversations hum with empathy and solidarity. The protagonist steps back, hands folded, absorbing the collective strength in the air. In every nod and whispered, "Thank you," they sense the ripple effect of one person's decision to stand up. The mural's vibrant colors seem to pulse with life, proof that vulnerability can become empowerment. If this journey moved you, subscribe for more real-life dramas. Like to show your support and share your own story in the comments, because together, our voices ignite change.